ABC 30 Action News, live at 11.
Crews are still battling the whiskey fire that started in Madera County just after 2 today. It's burned almost 50 acres and is 15% contained so far. The fire started after a tractor's brakes failed and crashed, killing the man driving it. Evacuation orders and warnings are still in place for some areas nearby. Action News reporter Nick Garcia shows us how people are dealing with yet another fire in their backyard.
The Fork Fire burned not far from here last September. The Creek Fire burned through this area as well in 2020, and in 2017, the destructive Mission Fire. With those fires in recent memory, the Whiskey Fire today sparked concerns for people who live here. Smoke filled the sky above Cascadel Woods in Madera County Monday afternoon after a tractor crashed and caught fire, which spread, scorching dozens of acres by sundown. The 65-year-old man who was driving the tractor died before deputies arrived.
We've been through this too many times, and hearts go out to any victims that may have suffered due to today's incident. It's just always devastating.
Chris Hamilton lives in Cascadel Heights, just north of Cascadel Woods. She lost her home in the 2017 Mission Fire, and the Fork Fire burned close to her property.
And after the Fork Fire last year, which was devastating, we were hoping we could have a smooth year this year, so I don't know, a little concerning.
From fire to ice. Just a few months ago, North Fork received record snowfall. Hamilton says she measured 4 feet on her property and was trapped for several days. The winter storms and recent fires also impacted Kern family farms and their store, the Gnarly Carrot.
It was scary. I mean, we went through the Creek Fire. We were evacuated for 2 weeks in 2020, and we were hoping that with all the rain we got this year that it would be a little better and a little later in the season.
The Whiskey Fire prompted a large response. Cal Fire, Madera County Fire, and the U.S. Forest Service are working to contain the fire, both on the ground and from the sky.
And we do have a good amount of resources on the fire for that small of a fire, so being able to respond to it quickly, it was good that it was close to town. I think that's good news.
Because of how close the flames are burning to properties, evacuation orders and warnings have been issued.
Those people under evacuation warnings need to be ready to go at a moment's notice. As we have seen in the past, things can turn on a dime and become a critical situation.
This is a really tight-knit community, one that's been through a lot through both summer and winter time the last couple of years. People we spoke with today obviously very sad by the loss of life here. They're hoping this fire will be contained soon. In Madera County, I'm Nick Garcia, ABC 30 Action News.
An evacuation order remains in effect for Terra Ranch Road. Road 225 between Rainbow Drive and Terra Ranch Road has been reduced to a warning. Several other evacuation warnings also remain in effect. Road 225 is open to traffic, but you're asked to use caution due to fire equipment in that area.